Magic is in the rhythm. Liar, 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 liar. It is a song you cannot resist. Magic is in the rhythm. Liar, 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 liar. It is a song you cannot resist.
Order filled.
love with a white girl.
Order filled.
Ooh. Jump. What? Stop.
Order filled.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
US cat made a very nice reversal. Oh my, it's so quiet today. US dollar CAD is taking off. But I bought US dollar Sing. There we go. Come on, give me the hide and I'm gonna exit.
Looks like it just tapped 200 moving average on the 15 minute, and now it's taking its second attempt to cross to the upside. Just
From below?
Yeah. Dollar sing 15 minute. Simple 200 moving average. Just came up and tapped it, pulled back a few pips, and now it's taking a second shot at maybe a quite big move.
Oh yeah, I see it on the 30 minutes here below too.
Anyway, yeah, enough from me.
That's it. Previous high, and we stop. Oh yeah, the US dollar also didn't went higher. But it went higher very quickly actually.
On the 15 minute, I've got it breaking out the top of a flag pattern and retracing to the top trend line, and now lifting off again.
You mean the dollar index? It's already out on the
Yeah.
on the smaller time frame. Okay, if I ignore the week on the from Friday, then yeah, still we're out already.
You got it.
Not so sure where this is gonna go, but it looks good. Today I'm not gonna take any large risks. My daughter is not going to school. I'm wondering if she's still sleeping.
Right, you check on that. I'm going to grab a coffee. Back in a sec.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take profit here. That was the original plan. Buy it to the high. I have no better target anyway. Yeah, that's it.
Order filled.
But you're right, it looks very breakoutish on the dollar. But there is so little volume today, I'm not gonna wait for any. Oh, it's 6.3 pips after all. I have a bit of higher target on the 30 minute, which is about 9 pips higher. But the trend line is not very solid, it was overshot quite a few times.
Okay, back. What's happening?
I took profit.
Good.
I mean, I have on the 30 minute, I have another 9 pip to the upside, which will be which would concur with the US dollar index going back to the old structure. But yeah, there's no volume today. And the target is from the 30-minute previous support, and it was overshot a few times, so the trend line is not really solid.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I posted in a trading room. It's about nine pips higher.
Taking a look now. Okay, yeah, I got the picture.
You see, it's been shot over quite a few times. So this is basically a middle line, not something you can raise a scalp on it. Octo, what do you think about my new design of the trading room page?
Let's take another look. First impressions, a lot of white space, but nice and clear. I like the banner live now across the top. Color scheme's good.
Oh, the live now banner, this is on all pages, same with the draft. And the ribbon is also, yeah, should show on all pages. Yeah, but yeah, you're right, there is a lot of white space, which I haven't figured out yet what to put there.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It might be, I mean, if I looked at that on an iPad, that might be the perfect amount of white space, just so things aren't too cluttered.
Oh, I haven't described the data, it's just the word today. Actually, I expected the dollar is going to shit today because of the Chinese, but it seems like maybe in the US session. But I was at least expecting the futures to gap down, but it didn't.
Yeah, I don't really know what to expect across the weekends. It's some more knowledge you could share.
China cancelled the trade talks with the US. That means that they gave Trump the big finger. Oh, look at that. US thing. Yeah, as I said, there is another 9 pips to go, but there is R1 now, and my trend line is not very accurate, so I took profit at the first idea I had the previous top.
Profit's profit.
Yeah, and this was a high probability that's gonna get there. Everything above is just a speculation. But a retest of the previous support is, yeah, also a high probability, but I don't know where it is. That's the problem. That's why I exit on the earliest point.
Yeah, that's fine by me. You know what you're doing.
Okay, no, I wrote something.
Hitting refresh. Let's have a look.
This is just my, the first time, it's just my thought of the day.
And that's useful. So we can kind of see underneath the live stream what the latest blog posts are, or the latest trades.
Oh yeah, this is updating automatically. You just have to reload the page. And right next to the live stream is yeah, the currency data, news, and my idea what's going on. I have no idea today. Pound yen short maybe. Oh, the Nikkei looks good.
Oh,
no,
morning.
We are right at that previous resistance.
Morning, BB.
How are we doing today?
All good so far.
0.5% up.
Decent.
Why are your guys all so quiet?
That'll be my microphone.
I am quiet too.
No, you're fine.
No.
Yeah, the Nikkei is right at previous yeah, support resistance, which is now support, I guess. But it could go a little bit lower.
I can hear your laughter coming waves across the shore. Oh, maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. I can hear your laughter coming waves across the shore. Oh, maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. We could be together, you're the one I'm.
Oh, look, Sing Yen. Nice.
Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. We could be together, you're the one I'm looking for. Oh, maybe you could fly.
By the way, where is EXO?
I don't know, he should be here, lighting us all up with his
He's not in the
Japanese
server
wisdom.
anymore.
Is D? He quit the server.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't see any bullshit. Has
You
been
sure he didn't
talked.
just? Are you sure he just didn't change his name?
Yeah, he's got a couple of usernames, I think.
He's got a couple of accounts.
Ah, maybe I just checked on one of his temporary accounts. Ah, yeah, he had a holiday account.
Holiday account.
So what are you guys trading? USDN looks interesting.
I'm just setting up my swing trades for the week. I'm long on dollar CAD, long on dollar Swiss, and I'm hedged on Aussie yen, and I'm short on Euro Aussie. Even though Euro Aussie's bullish, but it's it's got a few more orders to take before it sets on a downtrend. So I'll just have to be patient with that.
Let's see what the machine's doing.
Long on the dollar CAD for me.
Yeah, samesies.
Dollar CAD was a good call, yeah. I just saw that. Oh my! Oh, come on! Why am I here singing?
Honestly, let me just get you a chart shot of exactly where my entries were.
I have a massive spread on CAD Swiss on my shitty broker. I move to take profits. Not gonna make that break even.
There's my entry on dollar CAD for a swing trade. 2 entries, I should say.
Wow. Yep, it came within half a pip of the low.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's on the 4-hour chart. I was just setting up my my indices trades, and I just spotted that. I was like, be rude not to take it.
Be rude not to take it.
But yeah, first target is set for 148 pips. Looks like a minor support, but it's exactly on the 50% retracement.
The Nikkei is going back up. Oh, it's a tough one. Nothing to trade. That sucks.
What do you think about my idea for a Sing Yen bot? Essentially, the idea I'm awful at coding. I had a crack at it. It took me all night, and I didn't even make any progress. But the idea is based on the 15-minute charts on the Sing Yen. The RSI basically swings from strong to weak to strong to weak, very very fast, and the price movements are also very very fast on the 15-minute charts. The idea being, it sets a sell order above 70, takes profit at 50, creates a buy order at 30, takes profit at 50. And I did a bit of back testing, looked back through the price action. I'd say it works about 90% of the time. But I'm just awful at coding, so I wouldn't know how to start.
You lost me a bit in the criteria of the bot, but I made one on the weekend, so I might be able to help you if you want to talk about it sometime.
Oh, my pound Aussie is plus 200 already. Yeah? Forgot to pick up 2 orders. One sell limit, 300 pips up now. That's never gonna happen. Yeah, I guess I can take that off.
I like how you.
Google's put in some weird movements in the last couple of hours.
I like how you.
So expensive. Looks like New Zealand yen just broke out of its bullish triangle on the daily. Attempting to put in an order.
You sure you haven't got itchy trigger finger fever?
No, I'm in way too many trades already. I'm just gonna back away from that. But yeah, you're probably right. But I'll send you a screenshot one sec.
Cool.
I think you're right, I'm just analysing out of boredom. Oh, that's the wrong picture. 1 sec. I just sent you the chart shot that I sent a minute ago. That's the one. It's made it
okay, taking a look.
Broke out of the broke from trend. Now it's back below the trend line, which is kind of annoying, but whatever.
So, nice trend down. First signs of it breaking trend, so you're kind of guessing that it's going into a range for a little while. And I don't know if that's ready to pop to the upside yet, or if it needs to range for a bit longer.
I mean, for my strategy, it's still a short. I would never trade based. I would never go long based on that. But I just kind of want to watch what it does. I mean, it's almost completely retraced its breakout. In fact, it has. But no, I wouldn't go short until I wouldn't go long. I mean, until it hits that 72.343 support again. That's my entry. But I'm kind of doubtful that it'll hit that, because obviously it double bottomed, rejected strongly, made a higher high. it's unlikely to reach that level for a long time.
Why is nobody talking about the Chinese reaction to the trade war?
Because it's depressing.
Yeah, but it seemed they pulled the plug on Friday. Actually on Saturday. I was expecting at least the futures to go down, but nothing did happen. But I guess the hell is gonna break loose on the New York session.
How did
Oh right, it's his holiday in Japan now. That's why nothing happened.
How did dollar yuan open today?
Oh, I didn't check.
Looks to me.
Let's find out.
Ooh, 200 pip bullish movement. It gapped upwards about 80 pips, retraced. Now it's on a bull run.
That's not what I expected.
Me neither.
Why is the yuan going down? That makes no sense. USDSGD should go down.
Oh my god, Hong Kong dollar is still going absolutely mental.
This is so depressing.
Swing, take a look at Hong Kong dollar.
I don't want to.
Look at it.
Oh my god. Easiest trade ever.
It could have been, but I didn't take it.
Yeah, because we talked about it before it happens. Let's
Literally, we speculated it the day before it happened.
yeah. And then it happened like there is no tomorrow.
To be fair, it would still be pretty difficult to make money on it, in my opinion. Even though it's a huge movement, the leverage is tight.
Yeah.
And it's so expensive to trade. I think they do that on purpose because the movements are so obvious that the brokers will go broke.
Yeah, sure, they have to protect themselves.
Spread's like 5 pips as well. Yeah, they're doing everything they can to stop people trading this.
Yeah, I was watching the live stream there of that Hong Kong dollar. Blimey.
Yeah, we were talking about it like 2 days before. And the day
Literally
before.
the day before it happened, it just goes boom.
So let's just make a limit order on the resistance, and then
I did
gonna
that.
get
The
rich.
maximum, literally the maximum that I could have traded. Yeah, if I put my my limit order where the drop started and put my take profit where it ended, I still would have only made about 30% off a huge drop like that.
Really? Why
You
so
know, that's
little?
me.
Because the
Because
leverage
it's
is
very
extremely
expensive.
low.
The leverage is terrible, and it's really expensive to trade.
Beer bongs have 1 to 50, and I even have 1 to 5.
Yeah, your broker doesn't fucking trust you to trade it.
What?
they at least expect me to fuck it up.
Probably. He gonna buy that shit. Let's give him some money.
Just give him a little bit more leverage.
Yo.
Any other pairs that did the same thing as the Hong Kong dollar?
No, I think
You know,
we basically agree the Hong Kong dollar is extremely controlled. I mean, if you look even on the monthly chart, you can really see it. They're not letting it go over a certain value.
Take a look at the picture I just said. That's on the daily. Just look how firm that
The screenshot I said is sent this from the daily too. And even if you go to the monthly chart, you see price just stop moving at a certain
so
level.
stupid. Yeah.
so that's the what the government artificially holding the price down, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so.
Communism, am I right?
I mean, there is no institution big enough to keep the price at a level like this.
Yeah, Hong Kong is just one massive hedge fund controlling the price.
So we were actually speculating. We have a buy stop above the support because it above the resistance because it never broke it, never ever. So easy money there. If it does, it will go like there is no tomorrow.
I put a sell limit just below the resistance.
Yeah,
it never took my order.
have a sell limit in the range, which I had, but it just dropped without warning. The
Can't even call
very
that
next
right.
day.
It's just a firm support and it's just a firm resistance and no support. It's so it's just. What is the point?
But I had a 700,000 first limit, and this would have made me like what $400. And then I realized it's gonna, if this order being filled, I will not be able to day trade because this position is gonna eat all my margin.
It'll take everything.
So I reduced it to 250 or something like that, and then it turned out that I like gonna make $100. So fuck it.
I guess the nice thing about it, you can put a really tight stop loss and then put a buy stop right above. So potentially I could make a couple of grand and only lose a tenner.
Yeah, but the problem is if the trade wars are really proceeding now. Trump made some very, very bad comments about that. And then the Chinese reacted to it to cancel all negotiations. Plus the Chinese mentioned to cancel duties for certain stuff. So they do exactly the opposite what Trump does. And that's gonna make some huge waves. They do exactly what I said. It's the best thing to do, like a year ago. I mean, China has to control about all of this. If they just say, okay, from tomorrow there will be no export duties, they're gonna just overrun the world with products, and the US couldn't do anything.
I mean, to be fair, the Chinese have sort of got their tentacles all over the world, don't you?
Yeah, everything is made in China. There is no way to start a war with them.
It's not just that. It's they make their products. They make their products more affordable. While they're doing two things: printing money and asset purchase. So so the Chinese own something like 20% of the land in this country because they purchase properties to essentially strengthen our currency against theirs, making their products cheaper to buy. And it's an elegant system, but it's kind of fucking the world up.
Yeah, well, it's not like they made it up.
Oh yeah. How to dominate the world, not with guns, but with the supply-demand economics.
Yeah, and China does that since 20 years already.
Yeah.
Just nobody did notice it.
No, it's pro tits.
Pro tits indeed.
Pro tits. How are you trading?
Actually, just woke up a couple minutes ago. I'm about to log in everything to check out what's going on.
We reached already, sorry. You gotta go.
You missed the boat.
Nah, nothing happened. Japan has a public holiday. So, I was actually expecting the futures to cap down, but nothing did happen there either. But that's probably because of the Japanese holiday. So I guess hell gonna break loose on the New York session then.
Yen just isn't moving. It's taking me so long to get out of this hedge.
US CAD is moving really nicely. I was looking at it before and then it's too far already, let's buy US Sing, which I did. And then US CAD just took off.
Yeah,
this
if
is
US
so
CAD
depressing.
if the US CAD is the double bottom it looks like, then this should be a very nice swing trade for me. Actually, did it break? Might have broken.
Maybe shorting USD a little bit. Also extremely late. Holy shit, I kept down.
Yeah, Aussie USD open with a gap. Got a fair few buy limits set on Aussie USD.
This makes all no sense. Well, on Aussie USD we're well outside now. Time and price. So 07225 or something like that. Oh, this is really far. 60 pips, but with volatility like this, unlikely.
No, in the short term, Aussie USD definitely bearish. I reckon it might just reach 0.721.
Yeah, the dollar broke out already.
To 0.7362. That's where I've got my limit orders and take profit set.
But there are a few... Oh no, we over them already. I just zoomed out. Yeah, we over all of them. Octo is right. We're back in the old support zone in a moment.
For which pair?
On the dollar. Yeah, just post a chart. So we either go down from here, or but basically we broke out already. But we don't have enough juice to move it. So there's gonna be consolidation inside of this zone, that's for sure. Maybe just call it a session with 0.5% up.
Oh, I just realised the perfect time to close my hedge would have been about 2 hours ago. God damn it.
You're 2 hours late?
2 hours late. Oh, I know, I was 2 days late. Damn, I'm slow. Yeah, I might just close this hedge now. Bite the bullet.
Could be an H4 breakout on the dollar in 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I see basically the same. I just pointed out the support resistance zone, which we are almost in.
I'm short the AU on the after that daily doji on the at the downtrend line, and then an H4 higher, lower low could be triggering at bar close if it closes here where it is at right now. Below.
What kind of target are you going for?
I haven't thought of that.
Okay.
If you're short, I'd say a good target would be 81.250. Not a big target, but it's a target.
On AU?
On AU. Oh no, shit, no, my bad. I'm looking at AJ. Give me a second. Sorry, I've got two setups on both currencies. If it's the reversal that you think it is, I'd say T1 07211 T2 0719 and T3 07171, T4 071 treble 4.
Now that I think about it, I might just wait for a 15-minute higher high and higher low combination, confirmed combination, I mean.
In fairness, the logic is sound. It's been rejected off the third test of the trend line. But it's just a case of how far will it go.
Buying something dollar base again now? Thinking about rebuying US thing.
Now? I don't know what the VWAP's telling you, but it kinda looks like a short.
Yeah, for 8 pip up. Probably too late already.
I was thinking that'll go up 30 pips.
I was hoping it retesting the previous levels, but it didn't. Or maybe it does. If it falls down another 2 from here, I'm gonna buy it.
If it is a bullish movement, I'd say target 15.5 pips. That's quite a conservative target.
Just 8 for me.
If 8 pips are your targets, like, if you could see my position tab, you just hit close all instantly. See, if I was smart enough and I'd managed to code my bot the night I tried to make it, it would have set a sell position about 15 minutes ago and taken profit about 2 minutes ago on US dollar Sing, which would have made nothing. Ooh, no, it would have made 4 pips, which the profit from that would probably be eliminated by commissions.
There we go, it just dropped down. Now would be a good time to buy it. Oh, you know
It's
what?
kind of in no man's land.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Pound Aussie looks interesting. Oh, that looks really nice.
What would you do? Would you wait for it to hit the 1.8 and then go short?
No, buy it now.
1.8 seems to be a pretty strong place.
And yeah, then go short on 1.8. I have a sell limit at 1.8 on my swing account to scale in my short position. I'm plus 220 already or something.
I don't think I've got any short positions on Pound Aussie until 1.825.
That's where everybody was bitching about on my swing trades.
Why?
Because I took profit with like plus 700 and then just went short immediately. This is the same trade. It's plus 200 something.
Yeah.
That would be really nice if that really drops down to the target. But I would like to scale it now. So I put a sell limit at 1.8.
You know what's annoying? Pound Aussie was half a pip away from taking my sell order before the whole Theresa May making a speech and kind of fucking up the pound. Oh, that would have been so nice.
It's always the same. Good, I didn't bought US thing. It broke below. The dollar is still going up. This is maybe, I'm not sure. It's just too less volume. Maybe just make a break till the UK session.
Or go short on US Hong Kong.
Yeah, sell the bottom.
Oh yeah.
That's what we do best.
To be fair, with this currency, you know, what is the bottom? It doesn't really give you any hints, does it?
Yeah, well,
if
China getting serious with the trade war stuff, then the Hong Kong dollar gonna gain strength like never before. So that means US Hong Kong dollar gonna go down like huge.
Speaking of, I just got a notification. Trump administration considering major administration-wide broadside against China.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. He also made some stupid Twitter comments. That's why I'm actually expected the futures to go gap down today, but they didn't. Probably because holiday in Australia and in Japan. Oh, China too. China, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and South Africa.
Jesus, why am I even awake? I should be
there's
nothing to do today.
Now that I'm reading that, I'm just gonna leave it. I have made one trade which went perfectly. Why should I fuck that up now?
No wonder nothing happened at session open for the Chinese yuan. You'd expect a pretty large gap, but none that I can see. I mean, it gapped 60 pips, which is nothing for US yuan. get 3-minute candles that form that are bigger than that.
So I guess London session gonna be a bit more shaky.
I think today might be a good day to learn how to code.
Yeah, I just had the same idea actually, yeah, because I made some changes on the weekend on my indicator to calculate average loss on the, directly on the chart, so you can actually see it visually where your max loss is. This doesn't work that well. I'm gonna finish that code now.
As of yesterday, I've got an open schedule and a pirated Visual Studio, so yeah, ready to go. Be great if I knew what I was doing though. You know, I'm gonna go to bed and let this turn a profit on a demo account. So I'm actually kind of curious to see if it works.
Yeah, we could do some demo trading, but then I'm gonna be pissed that I'm not. If I make money, then I'm gonna be pissed that I didn't take these trades live.
Well, that's always the way. You just gotta sort of get a grip and get on with it. Yeah, I might leave that on. US dollar, Sing dollar. Alright, on that note, I'm going to call it a day.
Okay, BB.
Probably be back tomorrow. See you later.
Alright, have
Bye-bye.
As it looks like it's going.
Thought you were still stalking that dollar thing.
Oh no, I just have the chart open. This is already over. It's probably gonna make a VWAP reversal, but then we are below already. Then I won't take it.
So what's your feeling on the pound Aussie? That it's gonna carry on up?
Yeah, it looks like it. There is some very small resistance which is just met. Because that was the reason to go over the VWAP.
Hasn't quite closed the gap when I look at it on the 15-minute.
Ah, the gap is closed already, basically. The first wave down went right to the previous resistance, which became support. On gaps, the horizontal stuff actually works pretty good.
So you're saying that
It gapped up and then it went right back down to the last high on the on Friday, and since then it's gonna go up. So I would consider this gap closed. I mean, it didn't.
Interesting.
It didn't physically. I mean, really close, but you know what I mean.
that's why I'm wondering if this is kind of a fake, and that price still has to close the gap.
Better make another photo.
But I can see what you mean though about it pulling back enough to touch the top of the consolidation and the previous highs.
Yeah, if there is some action like this, I consider the gap closed at this point. If the gap, however, goes over a previous support or resistance, then it's a different story, but it didn't. This is well in range. My best gap trade was on Trump. On the Trump election, on the DAX.
What was the outcome?
It gapped down like 400 points, and but it gapped right to previous support. I just bought it, like literally stepping in front of the drain, and it went
exactly what I was
straight
thinking.
back up. The support and resistance on gaps are very important. I actually have this from the stocks, because there it is even more important. Like if you have a gap, if it gaps up, if a stock gaps up and then it gaps higher than the previous resistance, it's considered it's not gonna close the gap. I mean, you basically assume it's never gonna close the gap. So you just buy it immediately on the first price or on the second price, whatever. But if it gaps below the previous resistance, then you sell it for the gap to close.
And when you look at the bigger picture of trend, are you expecting that gap to be halfway on an existing trend, or would it be the gaps at the bottoms, in the upward example?
What do you mean?
So I remember seeing something that told me that gaps generally happen in three places: at the bottom, middle and top of a trend. And in this gap situation where you gap above resistance, is that something you look at the bigger trend and say, yeah, we're about halfway on that trend and it's a continuation?
This is a bad example because this is actually going down. I will buy to the next resistance. Which would be about 60 pips from here. Well, not exactly, I just made a quick line.
Yeah, watching along.
Assuming a pullback. But again, there is so much news-driven price action. That's why I actually hesitated on the Sing Yen trade too. US Sing, sorry.
I think you chose a brilliant exit on that one because it's pulled back since, hasn't it?
Yeah, but my idea was it's gonna go higher. Oh, this is a 30-minute pound Aussie. It kept up and it went back down to the support, which was resistance on Friday. Not on a 30-minute, but it's just the last one. It gapped over the previous high. So that's
got it.
That's why I would not sell that. And now in the intraday price action, it looks like a buy, which, I mean, this is a perfect reversal. You see on the 15-minute is very nice. So it went back down. Let's just enable the VWAP history.
Does it not scare you, the angle of that 30-minute? You really, I guess now you step in front of the train, don't you?
Yeah, but this train passed already. I will be plus 10 now. And that it that it went over the reverb, that was kind of to be expected, because there is a structure is building. Shit. Yeah, see the closing price, and then it stopped. It started holding on this trend line, and that's why I would not have a problem buying that on the VWAP and allowing it to go below because of that. And you see, this would have worked. I mean, I said it to buy it before it even went to the VWAP. Shit.
Okay, that's a new technique. Never done that with gaps before.
I don't trade gaps, this is just information.
But it looks good, like it's taking off, so fair play to you. In the meantime, we've got New Zealand and Aussie dollar, both looking very bearish, building engulfing candles to the downside. Come on, dollar. Time for another boost.